be front row watching the game.
Year 2 of the Giannis-Dame partnership gets underway tonight as Milwaukee looks to remind the entire league that this Bucks team has what it takes to bring another title to the city. And Joel Embiid, he's nicknamed Tyrese Maxey the franchise. Well, he's going to have to be to start the season for the Sixers, as Philly will have to wait for the start of their Big Three era. But Clippers fans, your new era starts tonight as we are coming to you live from your new home, Intuit Dome. NBA Countdown starts right now.
What can be better than opening night?
NBA returns.
The NBA season has arrived.
I know what I want to get better. I know what I want to work on.
I said he felt like he was all over the place. He's able to have a little bit more time to be prepared.
Been chosen when we standing on business. I'm a big step.
I'm home.
Regardless of what happened last season, winning and being on top, that's still a goal.
I want to leave a legacy. I'm going to show out there and do it.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash. We are coming to you live from Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, ahead of the first ever NBA game in this brand new state-of-the-art arena. Fans are already here, waiting to see their squad in their new building for the very first time. And you know, when there's a new building, we had to be here as well. He is the one and only Stephen A. Smith. He's the architect of the four-time champion Golden State Warriors. He's our NBA champ, Kendrick Perkins. I'm Malika Andrews. And for the very first time, we get to welcome our new senior insider, Shams Charania, to NBA Countdown. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm honored to be here. So let's keep informing the audience.
I was going to let it go. I was going to let it go, and I didn't let it go.
Get it out to Philadelphia for tip-off. Richard Jefferson, Doris Burke, Mike Breen, take it away.
Malika, thanks so much, and welcome everyone. A beautiful night in Philadelphia, a city that loves their Sixers, and they're so excited for the season. Of course, there's guarded optimism with the two stars missing to begin the year, and they're playing against one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks, to kick off their season. As we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by DoorDash. And good evening, everyone. With Richard Jefferson and Doris Burke, Mike Breen on in. It's one of the best times of the year, opening week in the NBA, and we kick off with two Eastern Conference heavyweights, albeit short-handed heavyweights right now. Doris, let's get started right away. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard, it's their second year together. This could be a very dangerous team.
No doubt, Mike. Both players will tell you that blending their games remains an ongoing process. For Damian Lillard, though, a more comfortable, better conditioned, and still the most lethal, or one of the most lethal shooters in the game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is coming off individually an absolutely brilliant season. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 60% shooting. He's a nightmare in the paint going downhill. He remains an elite rim protector. This tandem is going to grow and get better with each repetition. And we know unequivocally, if Giannis is in the open floor, he's going to put it on your head.
Well, they're without Chris Middleton to start, but he's expected back within the week. As for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, Paul George not playing tonight. The latest there, we say hello to Cassidy Herbert. Hey, Cassidy.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, well, the Sixers are essentially asking people to trust the process when it comes to Joel Embiid, ruling him out for the entire opening week, saying he's responding well to their ramp-up program, which is solely focused on getting him to the playoffs healthy. Now, Nick Nurse says he hasn't suffered any setbacks. They expect him to start scrimmaging 5-on-5 sometime this week, and he'll be reevaluated this weekend. I observed him in practice wearing a brace on his surgically repaired left knee, and he will keep wearing it when he does return to game action. As for Paul George, he says his injury is nothing major, saying it was just bone-on-bone bruising from a hyperextension, and he should be back, quote, hopefully sooner than later, but it won't be a long timetable. The Sixers say he will be reevaluated later this week, Mike.
Thanks, Cassidy. So not the ideal way to start your season, missing your two stars, but they've got a third star in Tyrese Maxey. It was one of the great stories last year in the NBA, his rise to stardom. The responsibilities increase now.
Yeah, and it's been a rise to stardom every
Single year. Tyrese Maxey has gotten better. Still only 23 years old, but when you look at the improvements, when you look at his numbers, you see the growth. And there was so much conversation during the offseason about empowering him with expectations that Paul George and Embiid will miss time. Well, the first-time All-Star and reigning most improved player is getting that call early with PG and Embiid out right now.
A fun way for us to start our ESPN coverage. Two teams that got knocked out in the first round last season and have something to prove this year. It all starts tonight here in Philadelphia. The marathon begins and NBA Courtside continues after this message.
Winning the championship was just, it was bliss.
Banner number 18 has been secured. We did it!
I got something.
You spent your whole life dreaming to be a champion. And year after year, we were close.
The enormous weight of massive expectations.
Last year wasn't good enough, regardless of what happened last season.
And this is a new year. You know, it's always the same goal. You want your team to be crowned champions.
Everyone has the same goal of trying to win a championship.
How's it feel wearing that jersey?
Feels awesome. I was so attracted to the Mavericks because of the chance to win.
I want to win.
We got to do whatever it takes for our team to win.
Just one more for this season. Championship. That's the goal.
1, 2, 3, hit it! Poster Laura's feeling it right now. What's up for three? This crowd is rocking.
Oh, Big Jelly! Don't do him like that.
He did the Texas two-step out there.
What a sensational!
The king. The Lions. Yes. Oh, what a slam. That's closer. Oh, how did that go in? Super bad.
From the city of Philadelphia, we've got the Bucks and the 76ers as we welcome you NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. And it's all part of MetaQuest opening week. Boy, every season there's just something special about an arena's opening night. And the players are fired up. Well, let's listen.
First game.
Ron, they said you were supposed to bring the basketball.
We took 2 out. Are you kidding?
It's the first game of the season, I know.
All right. Raise it up.
NBA back, baby. This place is alive and got fired up. Saquon Barkley and the Eagles with a big win this past Sunday, and he gets to ring the bell on the season opener between the 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks looking to bounce back after last year's disappointing finish. He didn't play in the playoffs. They got knocked out in the first round. They got a couple of new faces, Gary Trent Jr. and Taurean Prince in the starting lineup. Prince in for Chris Middleton again, who's getting close. And for Philadelphia, again, some new faces. Andre Drummond returns, Eric Gordon as well, but no Paul George and no Joel Embiid. But that does not diminish the enthusiasm in this building. Richard, you played 17 years in the NBA. Opening night had to be a thrill every single time.
There was a lot of jitters and like the whole time until you made your first basket. When you made your first basket, okay, the jitters went away, then you can comment, but there's nothing like opening night. Players are begging to get rid of preseason just to get to this moment.
And Doris, it's like every team has hope.